Billy Beige here. And surprise, I put out a video on tariff stuff on Friday, and by Monday, there's an update on tariff stuff. It is that volatile, but at least this is a positive thing now to to a degree, of course. But right now, uh, starting well, not right now, on May 14th, tariffs are going back down from stuff coming from in from China to the U.S. to 30% versus the 145%. It's still not as low as it was back in January at 20%, but it's better for a lot of toy companies right now, especially for the small ones, because I'm focused on them. So from May 14th through the next 90 days, so it's about August 12th, there will be a 90-day window of them being locked in at this low. There's still like other, parts of stuff going on there. Like there's an extra 20% aimed at Beijing right now, but that has a whole bunch to do with trying to curb illegal drug trade and stuff like that. That's not toys. That's not the focus right here, but that's still going on there. But so we're down to 30%. I know Four Horsemen had where they posted today where they were like, "Hey, the all ins for All Star 6," because everybody's been asked about All Star 6, and it's been kind of that like in the background kind of question there. They have where they were able to get the all ins out before the 145% tariff went into effect. So they didn't get hit with that. They still got hit, oh, excuse me, hit with a high tariff, but not the 145%. But they had where all the individual figures, like, hey, if you ordered like just Barodak, or if you just ordered like oh god, well, I can't remember names right now. If you just ordered single figures, those had where they're still in storage there. But now that we know that there's going to be a drop in tariffs to 30% for the next 90 days starting on the 14th, they're going to be trying to get those out. Now, with that, with all of this going on, where it is like, hey, a lot of companies had where they had stuff sitting. It it won't be as bad as after the pandemic, because if you remember during the pandemic, there was a lockdown on everything coming out of China, workers, things like that could not do anything. Then after the fact, they had where there was just this like buildup of stuff, just like major things, car stuff, essentials, all the stuff was trying to get out of the Chinese ports and over here. And during that time, what was normal sea freight, I think back then it was like around like $2,000 to get a container shipped from China to here, had where it ballooned to like almost like $20,000 on some stuff. It was crazy. Now this is not the same amount of time, or I really hope there's a lot of stuff did not have where it got stuck there like that. But this has only been like 4 weeks, I think. This won't be that bad, but there probably is going to be a jump in price of shipping for companies, but it shouldn't be so significant. So even though it is down to 30%, there probably is going to be an increase in shipping costs there. But I think most companies will be able to absorb that still, but they still will be kind of hurting there. Now, it should have where it's like it goes down. Because again, this is 90 days. This is from May to August. So all of summer, there'll be shipping, there'll be stuff coming in. Now, will they be trying to front load stuff? Possibly. Is trying to get in before the next, who knows what happens. Because with this, it's been very volatile. It has where it's been ups and downs. So I think some companies are going to be trying to front load stuff out through China if it's already done, just to get it out there. Get around that shipping just debacle, and it's crazy. But that's what I believe will be happening. So we might get front load stuff. Stuff might be coming in earlier than it originally was planned for, just to get ahead of August 12th, just because you would think this would have where it would lead to a positive, or just like working it down and maybe keeping it down. But who knows what happens? And I don't think there's going to be companies taking a risk on that. So if there was something that was coming out in August or September, if it's possible, it might get pushed out before then and at least be in their warehouse and have like a sooner shipping on it. But that's just my opinion on it. But I'm glad this is dropping down right now, just to help out a lot of the smaller businesses. I'm glad there was at least the way Big Bad Toy Store had where they posted with their stuff where it was like excluding tariff surcharge. So all their prices on there didn't have where it was like, check it out, this is $30, this is $35. They they had where it didn't inflate there. Um, I'm hoping if anything did go up, like some things that were like, oh, I'm a $65 maximum series Hulk. It whittles its way down there. I haven't checked that stuff yet, but hopefully it does because I a lot of people will be calling people out for raising prices, and now that tariffs have gone back down and not following through with bringing that price back down, they're going to get called out for it hard, bet. But tell me what you think down in the comments below. I'm excited for this. This is a positive thing right here. I'm glad it's going to be helping out some small businesses who had where they were struggling because like not only in toys but electronics. There's been a lot of businesses that had where they were affected by this, and I hope this gives them some relief and they have a chance to plan ahead or at least try to recoup some and then get prepared for what may happen in 90 days. But let me know what you think down in the comments below. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you in the next video. Later, guys.